Hey, what's going on, gentlemen? Time once again for another scent of the day. Today I'm rounding out my formulas. So I did a T14, T15, T16. Today is T17. I don't know if you can see that one or not. So test 17 is the last in the batch that I currently have created. So like the others, it's been 2 weeks since he's been made. So he's got his initial maturation period. So I thought it would be a really good day to try this guy. So let's talk about him. What do I get out of him? I do get about 12 plus hours on him. So he is a very long lasting. So far, everything I have done has been at 20% from a material perspective. So everything's been fairly long lasting, which is fantastic. So let's talk about materials. What did I use in this guy? So this guy was white musk accord, amber key accord, patchouli, vetiver, cedarwood Himalayan, cinnamon bark at 10%, clove essential oil, French lavender essential oil, lemon essential oil, and bergamot essential oil. So at this point, it's been one of the more complex ones, but have definitely enjoyed doing it, trying it, and running with it. So let's talk about the performance of him. So we said 12 plus hours, but what did I get out of him? He kind of opened with a soft, spicy, woodsy scent with kind of like citrus sprinkled over the top of it. And that went about 30 to 45 minutes in a little more than arm's length. It wasn't arm's length, it was more, but it wasn't filling the room either. So kind of in between the two of those, if that makes any sense. And then we get into the mids of this guy. The citrus dissipated, right? It became morphs into this kind of spicy, smoky, earthy wood scent, right? It has a bit of a sharpness on the top, which I couldn't really pinpoint. I don't know if that came from the citrus as it was dying down or not, but it was kind of sharp on the top, and then there was a bit of a floral underneath, which I'm assuming was a lavender. So the funny thing is, at that phase of the fragrance, it brought me back to being a small boy. There was somebody in the family or a friend of the family that used to wear a scent like that. I don't know who. I hadn't really smelled that scent in many years, but as soon as I hit that phase, that memory came back. So I'll have to do some research on that one. So that was the mids. That went on for about 8 hours, and it started about arm's length and kind of receded down from there. And when we get to the base settled into kind of a dark, warm, earthy scent. It actually kind of reminded me of 1740 Marquis de Sade by Histoires de Parfums. It had kind of that edge to it, which I found really interesting. Now, I'm currently not home, so I can't test it against my bottle, but I'll do that in the future. So it's kind of what I get out of him. He was a very interesting one to create, a little different than some of the others, kind of a take on T14 with a little more complexity. So I guess the next question here is, would I make this again? In this exact formula, probably not. A variation of this formula, yeah, I probably would. It had some good parts to it. The Marquis de Sade dry down was very interesting to me. The sharpness in the middle wasn't a big fan of, so I'll have to figure that out. But it does give me another experience of what works with what. So thanks for coming along on my journey with me. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And please remember to like and subscribe for future content. Till next time, take care, guys.